Hi, everybody. I'm Debra Diamond, Curator for South and Southeast Asian Art at the Freer and Sackler Galleries, the Smithsonian's National Museum of Asian Art. We've been listening to the great maestro Bhimsen Joshi singing Ragini Kedar, a mode or a raga of Indian classical music that is imbued with the emotion of longing. In North India in 1591, when this little gem was painted, Ragini Kedar was associated with the great Hindu god Shiva and conceptualized as a beautiful young ascetic. This painting was made to embody Kedar and its mood, and it's a favorite of mine because it opens a window onto a cultural world and the spiritual space that today has been increasingly forgotten. First, let's take a close look at the painting. A full moon, a starry night, a lush grove, a domed shrine, two ascetics, and a single peacock that signifies unrequited love. The beautiful young ascetic on the right, Kedar, is a Hindu yogi, his body covered in purifying white ash, and his jata, his dreadlocks, piled atop his head. He's seated in lotus posture, Padmasana, and he's playing a lute, and he's singing Kedar. In fact, he's singing Kedar along with a visitor who has arrived by foot, slipped off his wood sandals, left them respectfully at the edge of the platform, and settled down for the evening, which we can tell from the little crutch under his arm and the band around his legs. Those are two technologies that India invented that help you sit on the ground for a long time. And he also is singing Kedar while holding prayer beads. This bearded visitor is a Sufi, a Muslim mystic, and the yogi is a Hindu. And if we dig a little further, we learn that the painter, Sheikh Hatim, is Muslim, and that the patron is a Hindu ruler. And we dig even more, and we learn that the patron, the ruler of Bundi in Rajasthan, at that time when it was painted, was governing in Chunar in Uttar Pradesh, and he's governing there under the imprimatur of a Muslim ruler, the Mughal Emperor Akbar, who himself was a great lover of Indian classical music, which emerged and flourished in a Hindu context. When this painting was brought back to Bundi, its yogi and Sufi composition became so popular that it was painted again and again for 200 years. This was a period in which yogis mixed freely with Sufis, in which Muslims painted for Hindus and Hindus painted for Muslims, and it was understood that cultural and spiritual experiences could be and were enriched by interactions across religious borders. These worlds, today ever more obscured by communal tensions, accommodated and even celebrated difference. It's understood here that it's understood in this painting that the Sufi is yearning for God, for Allah, the yogi yearning for Shiva, for Ishvara, and the Bundi ruler who commissioned the painting, on hearing the raga and looking at the painting, was longing for an absent beloved. But what's shared is that emotion and feeling of desire and longing, that kind of burning pain that's also exquisitely good when you're longing for a place or someone that you can't be with.